Good morning and welcome to Feelings Unheard of with Ashley Andrade. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. If you previously listened to my podcast on Apple Podcast, thank you. Love that. But also, I'm no longer on there. I wanted to transition this year into the video audio version. And so we are here on YouTube. I feel like this is going to be a lot smoother for me just because I've always wanted, I watch people who do this. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a whole audience out there that appreciates this. And you actually have to have an iPhone to do the Apple podcast. So for those people who have Androids, I would need to upload to maybe Spotify, but they were giving me a hard time. It was not working out. So yeah. Now we're here, okay? Today's topic is our spring reset, which I'm so excited for because I haven't worked out in a minute. I've had my bits and pieces where I've worked out within the last few months, but nothing really consistently. So we're going to talk about that today, honey. Today is the first day of spring. It's been in the not the 70s. Oh, not yet. It's been in the 60s. It was so nice out yesterday. And I had to work. I was tight, okay? But with all of that being said, I am going to do my makeup while we chat. I got my notes. So we're definitely going to get into it today, okay? So we have 93 days until summer. And to be honest, that sounds like so much time. But realistically, it's not. Okay, that's 3 months and 3 days. We got to get it together. I honestly want to work on not prioritizing the way my body looks, but the way my body feels, if that makes sense. I don't want to be the type of person who's oh, I need this specific physique. So that's a mindset shift that I'm really going to be working on within these next 93 days, because I feel like that'll help me to enjoy my progress a lot more instead of getting stuck in the idea that I'm not making the progress fast enough or I'm not doing what I'm supposed to correctly. Just making sure that I feel healthy, that my body is not feeling so much fatigue. So that's the new thing. Okay. Grab my beauty blender. Also, I got this with the cleaner at Five Below. The cleaner is so good. It was literally $5 together. Put that with a little bit of water, mix this up, mix my brushes up. So good. I haven't washed this in maybe 2 weeks, but when I tell you it's everything, it is everything. So just to give you guys a little bit of backstory, I was always 98-ish pounds. I'm 31. Right now, I want to say I'm about 128, 130, but I have always been small. I never played sports growing up. I was a very picky eater. I kind of ate like a bird. So I'm sure that all contributed. And I dealt with a lot of stress growing up. So now being an adult and seeing my body change, it's something that I never thought would happen. And I'm really grateful for it. Let's just start there, okay? Happy. But, okay, so listen. During COVID, right when COVID really hit, I had gotten sick. Not sure what it was. I was in the hospital a few times. They couldn't really give me any answers. And I lost mad weight, okay? More than, I was already 98 pounds. I was less than that. I looked crazy. I'm going to try to insert some pictures of that time and before so you guys can get an idea, and then how I look now. But girl, it was not it, okay? I looked real sickly. Even after the sickness, I had to work my way up to eating full-size meals. I was eating maybe a bowl the size of I don't know, someone a 4-year-old would eat. And so it just wasn't doing what it needed to for my body. I wasn't really consuming the nutrients that I needed. And honestly, it wasn't until recently that I would say within the last 2 years that I really started prioritizing vegetables. Growing up, we always had broccoli and cheese or corn, but never really expanding that. So that's something that I enjoy now. I love me some onions and peppers, okay? I like broccoli now, but I love broccoli just plain or with some salt and pepper. Like I don't need all the extra stuff, to be honest. So I do try to dive. There's more vegetables out there. Don't get me wrong. I do dive into other vegetables, but yeah, I enjoy eating vegetables now. I think they really soak up whatever seasonings you put on them, and you can saute them. I'm not a raw eating vegetable person, can't do it, but you can saute them, you can cook them all the way down, like oof, so good. Also, I just got my contact prescription a few days ago, so those 2 marks that you see here are from I just covered them up, but that's from my glasses. So just trying to cover that up as much as possible. Sometimes they still show through a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm okay with that. Get up here because I'm gonna put some highlight in the corners. You see, like it's kind of showing through, but you get what I'm trying to do. Anywho, back to the list. So I really want to focus on prioritizing how I feel, and also then being able to buy things that suit that body then. Originally, my goal weight was 145, and I still want to get there, but I don't want to pressure myself into getting there in 93 days. Like, my mood fluctuates, my appetite fluctuates. Sometimes I'm really good at having my protein smoothies. Other times, girl, I have coffee and Holy Spirit, like. So I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself, but I do want to prioritize working out. Now, I did write myself out a workout plan, so we're going to get to that in a second. But something that I want to focus on first and foremost is my water, okay? Prioritizing water. And I do feel like I drank water a good amount for me because there was a point where like I barely drank water. But I love me some coffee. I am really trying to either have coffee right before or no, have water right before my coffee or right after my coffee. Because some days I'm just like, I don't want to start the day off with water. And I know that sounds crazy, but it is what it is, okay? Today, period. We started, okay? I'm having my coffee right after this though. But I do want to make sure that like I know it's kind of like treating yourself before or after, but that's what I want to do. Have my water, then have my coffee. Have my coffee, then have my water. But just making sure that I'm doing what I need to do. I barely ever drink just plain water. I always like to put like lemon or limes in them. Sometimes I'll squeeze an orange in it, but just having water, okay? My husband will be happy to hear that. So take a sip. But I'm super excited for that. I think that I'll do really good with that just because it's like I'm not restricting myself from having the coffee. So I feel like if I was doing it that way, I'd be like, no, I'm not doing it. Like I'll turn myself off. So that will be the first thing. I also want to curate a playlist. So I do have a few playlists on Apple Music and I love them. However, I feel like I'm kind of tired of hearing the same songs. We're moving into a new season. There's a bunch of good songs out right now. So I kind of just want to dive into finding new artists, new songs, put that together for like a spring, summer vibe. Also, I haven't been showing y'all anything. Not that I have planned on it, but just in case you want to know. But some of the songs that I've been enjoying lately that kind of give that summer feel is Push to Start. Like, I'm gonna just leave that there because y'all know. Okay. Summertime by Flo. So good. I feel like Jill and I have been listening to that for like 2 years now. What's 2025? Yeah, I remember when we were working together in 2022 and we were definitely bumping that song like almost every day. Also, I love a super anime blush moment. So that's what we're going for today, especially because the sun is not out. Yeah, so on top of that, I do love Risk Taker by, I think it's Blast and Offset, I want to say. So good. Oh my gosh. It just makes me feel like I'm on vacation. So I'm kind of looking for music in that. And then I do like Taste by Coco Jones. It doesn't give summertime feel, but it does kind of give like sexy feel, which I'm down for. So I will be putting that in the playlist as well. I'm just gonna tone this down a little bit with the excess that's on my beauty blender. There we go. So yeah, super excited to make a new playlist. I've been listening to the same music for like a year and a half now, and I'm kind of just over it. Like I was super into my Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande era, and I love Afro beats, so I know that'll be in there. But yeah, I feel like that's what I need to kind of like get me pumped up. I want to work out in the backyard, you know, like the sun shining on me. Like we gonna work it out. Also, my upper lip is dumb shiny from the Aquaphor. Don't talk about that. Next, I'm going to go in with this brush, same palette, and just do some highlight all over. So the next thing that I have is accountability partners. I've already asked my husband. He's a personal trainer. I won't be training with him, but I do want him to hold me accountable, and he absolutely will. And then I have a coworker that I want to ask. She's been working out lately, and I feel like we could encourage each other to stay on track. So she's working out to lose, I'm working out to gain. However, I think it'll still be nice to have one another. So I'm going to ask her. I'm actually going to text her after this and see if she's down. And in the case where she said no, which I doubt, I do have one more friend that I will ask because I want to have like a girl and a guy. And obviously I live with my husband, so he's going to be a lot more on top of it than someone else. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Now, into the workout plan. Okay, let's get into the workout plan. Let me see. I didn't do my top lip yet. A little shimmy shimmy. Also, I'm like using the brighter one today, as you can see. Okay, you can see. I do put this one on sometimes still. I love this one on my top lip. But since the sun is not shining so much, I kind of want to go with like a softer look. So it's not so exaggerated because the blush is already doing that. So yeah, next, before I get into the workout situation, we're going to do my barber hauls. I've been using this and I mixed Gorilla Snot into it. So it works. It definitely works. I just feel like my baby hairs are so used to being moved around so much that like sometimes product doesn't last long, especially if I'm moving around at work and I'm sweating. Girl, them things be like, whew. So I put the mixture together hoping that it would work. There is a lock, like, I guess you would call this a gel. There's a lock gel that I normally use. Don't know the name of it, but I get it on Amazon and that does so good. But I haven't bought that in a minute, so yeah. But anywho, so I want to do 10K steps a day, and that's 4 days out of the week. Now, I know that'll be easy for me, and that's been my goal since last year. I did it so well last year, like so proud of myself. But I know that'll be easy because I'm always on my feet at work, and I work 5 days a week, 10-hour shifts. So, like, I'm going to get it done. Oh, excuse me. I do, however, want to make sure that I'm not only getting that at work, but also getting that outside so I can get that natural vitamin D on top of my vitamin D supplements. So I'm excited to get my 10K steps. Love when I go over, even if I'm just to walk my dog for like 20-30 minutes around our neighborhood, like I can bust down like 6,000 steps. So I think it'll be an easy, obtainable goal, which I love. Then for stretching, I want to make sure that I'm at least stretching for 10 minutes before and after. That's something that I have to be intentional about because I'd be so ready to just like jump up and forget about stretching. It's not okay. Okay. It is not okay. So making sure that I am stretching and putting my muscles and ligaments and whatever else is up there into action. Okay, they're fine. I think that that's going to be very helpful. Plus, like, I'm getting older, so I really need to just, like, be easy on my body. Like, maybe my kneecaps won't hurt so much if I stretched, okay? Maybe. So I'll be making sure to get that done. Doing this side of my head is always so hard. I feel like they'd be wanting to go in the same direction as the other ones. Okay, so then I have a glutes plan and a full body plan now. I'm hoping to work out 3 times a week. More is always fine, but starting off with 3 times and prioritizing the glutes. So it'll be like glute, full glute. And I'm not saying that it'll be in that order where it's like no rest days. I'm not saying that. However, it's just going to be 2 glutes, 1 full body. So with that being said, I want to do the same workouts for at least the 93 days, to be honest, because I've been seeing a lot of videos lately saying that if you keep switching up your workouts, that's why you're not seeing results. So I want to try to stick to these, see if I see results, see what happens. So I do have hip thrust, standing side kicks, standing kickbacks, and banded squats. All of them are 3 sets of 10, except for the banded squats. They're 4 sets of 10, just because I feel like squats are kind of like the easiest thing ever. Like, don't get me wrong, they hurt, but there ain't much to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way that one looks. What's happening here? Hello? So that will be my glutes workout. If I'm able to upload some pictures and show you guys what those look like, I will. And when doing these things, I want to make sure that I'm wearing my ankle weights. So I do have 5-pound ankle weights that I want to incorporate to make sure that I'm getting that extra, challenge. I'm giving myself that extra pump. So that will be the goal. And then for the full body, I have squats to sky. Now, I don't really know what the actual term is. Let me get these eyebrows up real quick. But so basically, and I have weights on here too. So squat, come up to the sky. So you're working out your arms, you're working out your core, you're working out your legs, all of it. So that'll be the first one, 3 to 10. Then we have hand to toe taps. So, laying down on your back, doing that. I did that once for a Pilates. I was doing like a workout plan and they had Pilates for one of the days. And I did that along with a few other things. It took all of 10 minutes. And when I tell you for 3 days, my body was like, I'll die. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely need to get some core in because I hate doing core. So that's also why I'm incorporating that. I know that I was thinking about putting planks on the plan and I was like, girl, you ain't gonna do those. So don't even lie. So yeah, I'm excited to do the toe taps. And then I have dumbbell stand up or step ups, and those are 3 times 10. So I think that will help as well. It'll also help me with my balance, which I need to work on. So I'm super excited for those 3 things. So we will see. I know that it doesn't seem like there's much, but on top of the stretching for 10 minutes before and after, I think that'll be a good amount of stuff to do. I want to make sure that I'm working out for about 45 to an hour. And I feel like if I'm taking my time with these things and getting in the necessary rest in between each rep, it'll meet that time. So I think that'll work out well. And then eventually I can start adjusting the weights and, adding different things, but I don't want to complicate it too much right now. I don't want to have any supersets right now. I just want to kind of like start from the basics because it's been a minute since I worked out. So I'm super excited for this. You guys will have to let me know. The braid don't matter because I'm about to put it up. Okay, it's about to be in a little ponytail. I've been doing the same hairstyle for literally like a week now. But you guys will have to let me know what you have for your workout plans this coming spring. Well, this spring, you guys will have to let me know what your dieting looks like or what you're aiming towards. I don't have any like major allergies or anything like that or dietary restrictions. So it's kind of a free-for-all for me, which I think is nice. I just have to make sure that I'm actually eating, like not going to work hungry and then waiting hours, making sure that I have a smoothie made if I'm not able to eat right away, stuff like that. So all that good stuff. And then pull this one back. Get my hair tied. But yeah, girl. If you want to be each other's accountability partners, trust and believe, you can ask me. You know I'm down. Period. Don't even look like the same girl when I got on here, okay? Yeah, so that is the plan. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you've set any goals, what obstacles you feel like you're gonna come across, but also like how do you feel you're going to overcome that? Because for me, I definitely know being tired is gonna try to ruin my life. But I'm really gonna try to stick to this. I got you guys to update. I got my accountability partners. What I will say is I'm not going to get on the scale. Like today will be the first and the last time that I get on the scale until the 93 days is up. Now that I love and hate getting on the scale because I like to see that I'm at least steady. Like I don't like to see that I'm backscaling, but if I'm at least steady, I'm like, okay, like I'm not doing something completely wrong, you know? Like I'd rather stay steady than start losing. So I'm gonna weigh myself today. I'll let you guys know where I am. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But I think it's gonna be a good time, okay? It's gonna be a good time. Fatigue, get up on my face. We're not doing that. If you guys have any questions, let me know. You can find me on TikTok or Instagram at Ashley _, spelled out, and then the actual underscore sign. So Ashley __. And yeah, let's do what we need to do, okay? Period. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Bye.